Hi, Tony B. Thanks for clicking. In this series of videos, we're going to talk about how to build self-esteem that lasts. 5 ways to build your self-esteem. 1, positive affirmations. 2, identify your competencies. 3, accept compliments. 4, eliminate self-criticism. And 5, affirm your real worth. That's what this video series is all about. But before we get into the 5 ways to build lasting self-esteem, we're going to give you an overview on how self-esteem works and what it means to build your self-esteem. Enjoy. So everyone is in favor of high self-esteem, but cultivating it can be surprisingly tough. One of the smartest ways you can help is to build yourself up. Give yourself a little boost up. Many of us recognize the value of improving our feelings of self-worth. When our self-esteem is higher, we not only feel better about ourselves, we are more resilient as well. Things can bounce off of us. Brain studies demonstrate that when our emotional self-esteem is higher, we are likely to experience common emotional wounds such as rejection or failure less painful. And we bounce back more quickly from them. When our self-esteem is higher, we are also less vulnerable to anxiety. We release less cortisol into our bloodstream when we're under stress, and it won't last as long in our systems. But there's always a catch. As wonderful as that sounds, higher self-esteem, it turns out that improving it, it's not so easy. Despite the endless array of articles and programs and products promising to enhance your self-esteem, the reality is that many of us, it doesn't work. And some are even likely to make us feel worse. Part of the problem with our self-esteem is that it's rather unsuitable to begin with. Hard to look at your own self-esteem, as it can fluctuate daily, if not hourly. Having high self-esteem is indeed a good thing, but only in moderation, as with everything else. Too much of a good thing is not always the best for you. A very high self-esteem is like that of a narcissist, and it's often quite brittle. Such people might feel great about themselves most of the time, but they also tend to be extremely vulnerable to criticism, negative feedback, and respond to it in ways that stunts their physical, psychological, and mental self-growth. With all that said, it is certainly possible to improve our self-esteem if we go about it in the right way and we use the right tools. In this mini-series, I will share with you 5 ways to nourish your self-esteem when it's low. Number 1, positive affirmations. Number 2, identify your competencies. Number 3, accepting compliments. Number 4, eliminating self-criticism. And number 5, my personal favorite, affirm your worth. The bottom line is, improving your self-esteem requires a bit of work. It involves developing and maintaining a healthier emotional habits. Doing so, and I mean really doing so and doing it so correctly, will provide you with a greater emotional and psychological return on your investment. So, if you like this mini series, if you like this video, if I taught you anything, give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you have some questions or any remarks or how self-esteem affects you and your lifestyle. But I always say, share this video with somebody. You never know how you might touch their lives. Until the next video, which will be on positive affirmations, thank you for watching. See ya!